guys, let's put this candle a little bit more into the room, into the picture. So guys, this is our Four Seasons tarot deck. It's called the Wheel of the Year Tarot, okay? And I really love the Four Seasons. I'm also getting tarot cards from Etsy that are especially made for the Four Seasons, so wait for that. It's going to be very interesting. So we're going to have summer cards, spring cards, autumn cards, and winter cards, and I love that. You know, you guys know, those of you who know me, you guys know that I love that very much. So with that being said, I want to use these cards and do 4 different readings depending on the season and what a season means, right? So we're doing a spring reading today because I want to start with spring, and you guys know that spring is the like the season of something blossoming, something new coming, something new being established, you know, a new love coming your way. So what I want to ask for the spring question is your love with your person blossoming behind the scenes? Okay, this means that no one is seeing this. Especially this is interesting for those of you who are in soul connections, and I think there are a lot of you watching these readings. Is this love blossoming behind the scenes? Like, you know, what you're not seeing. Is this love blossoming? Because you're not in a relationship and you're not together, you're not seeing each other, and maybe you're not even communicating with each other. And that's why you watch tarot, right? I mean, a lot of people who are in relationships, like, they don't watch tarot. Yeah, you watch that because you're missing your person and you want to know from the universe how your relationship is, how your connection is. Maybe we shouldn't say relationship, maybe we shouldn't say connection, right? So is this connection blossoming behind the scenes? That is our question today. Please check the 3 the 3 pictures on the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna see you at your piles. Okay, see you. So, is this love blossoming behind the scenes? Let's see, guys. Let's see. So, see, with this beautiful tarot deck, I really love that very much. So let's do this. So we have, oh wow, High Priestess coming out right as first card. I mean, the High Priestess talks about this being something secret, secrecy, that it is the 3 of Swords though, but the High Priestess is the most important card. I hope you can hear the birds, how beautifully they chirp here in front of my window. This is not like something that is made up. This is something real, right? Look at this. I hope you can listen. It's so gorgeous. So one more card, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is definitely something secret that you guys are having. There is a lot of it's like nothing there, right? There is no communication, there is no you don't really know what's going on. Okay, so I have to say this is something where you are in doubt. Okay, by one, you are in doubt. You are constantly doubting this journey because everything is the High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess, that this is like a spiritual bond that is, we see this also with the 2 candles. It's a twin flame, right? So we're talking here about someone that you're not in communication with, so you have no idea if this love is still there or not. And I can tell you that you will receive a lot of messages. Yeah, we see here how the eagle, or whatever this bird is bringing him these scrolls. So there is communication, but it's not via your person. It's almost as if communication is cut out. You see how this is like in between the High Priestess and this guy. But I mean, the Six of Pentacles, it's like the universe is establishing the communication between the two of you, and they're giving each one of you equal. So yes, this relationship or this connection is blossoming beyond the scenes, because here it's like depicting the universe feeding the both of you with information. So, but a lot of times either you or this person are waiting, and there's like no communication between the two of you. Okay, so yes, this connection is blossoming beyond the scenes, but no one else sees it, because there is like, and you also not seeing it, because there is no communication. This is definitely a twin flame or a soul connection where you guys are not in contact, where you have no idea what's going on, where you don't even have an idea if your person is liking you even, because there is no established communication. Okay, we see how everything is here, like there's nothing there, right? Okay, so that's all what I'm having. So a big yes, this is blossoming, and I see you again. Okay, take care. Hello, pile 2. So let's see, is your connection blossoming beyond the scenes? Let's see what the universe is saying. So we have the Fool, first card coming out, a very spiritual bond. It's interesting how in the first pile the High Priestess came up as first card, which speaks of secrets, and here the Fool comes up, which speaks of certainly a soul connection with the circle. You might see a lot of rainbows, because that's the Fool energy. We also have spring here. I see spring in the Fool, because this is where we're starting. And then we have winter, so it goes back. So it goes back from spring to winter again. This is interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what's going on. I have to see the other cards though. Oh wow, we had this card coming up in the live yesterday. That's so beautiful. That was talking about messages coming in. Okay, so despite the cold and iciness, despite all of this, there is spring here. You see this? How spring is enclosing this Queen of Swords. Spring is enclosing the winter. And then we have the Seven of Wands. This is like... this is reminding me of a German song. When is the flood coming? the text is like, when is the flood coming and carrying me into this new life? Okay, so I was reminded that this picture, like, you know, when is this relationship coming? Like, when is ice time over? Like, when am I not in this palace of ice anymore? So this is depicting you not being able to live out this love despite being surrounded. You see how this person is like in the circle, and this is like the circle here. I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I'm seeing. So at the moment it's ice, at the moment it's not growing, so but still it is. It's like beyond the scenes it's blossoming. So this answers our question really good. It's like, yes, it's beyond the scenes what you're not seeing, because you are like this Queen of Swords in the middle, where everything is on ice, you know, where everything is not blossoming, where you think you don't even have a connection to that person, or where you think, well, nothing is happening, so what is this even, right? But beyond the scene, everything is beautifully growing. And we talked about this, being happy and being joyful, and, you know, like being drunk with all these cups. So a lot of this connection happens in the unknown, in the imagination. And that's why, you know, many people would even call you the Lulu, right? We have experienced this. And remember, we talked about this yesterday in our live. And this is what I see here. That's why these cards came out. Because it's like for everyone else, there's nothing. For everyone else, they would say, well, you're the ice queen. You know, there's nothing around. You're not in a relationship. You're spinning in this circle and maybe you're the Lulu, right? But actually it's not, because this is the flood card, you know. This is like people protecting themselves from the flood, because these are these people that always talk, you know, negative chatter, and yeah, you're the Lulu, you know, you're imagining this, and they have to prepare for the flood, because the flood is coming. Yeah, this is like they're gonna realize that they were all wrong, that they were thinking you guys are the Lulu, right? So yes, this connection is definitely blossoming beyond the scene. The Fool is always in love, coming out as first card. This is already telling me a yes, right? So don't worry, okay? Don't worry. With the 2 sevens, very spiritual numbers. So this is all in universe hands. Yeah, you have to wait till the flood is coming. You cannot do anything else. You have to stay in that palace of yours and wait till the time is right. Okay, pile 2. That's all what I'm having. Take care. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Is this connection blossoming beyond the scene? I don't know why I called it like this. Beyond the scene. This sounds like some secret stuff going on. This is, oh my gosh, yes. This coming out at first as first card. It's nice. That's being drunk, being intoxicated by this connection, because it's so fun and it's so strange and it's so, yes, look at her, the Princess of Cups. That's like the Page of Cups in tarot. That's like the loving from afar. And I mean, I look at this card. This is us, like, you know, when you are in love, but your person is far away. That's even spring. That's really fitting to our spring topic here. Very beautiful. So is this love blossoming? It's definitely blossoming in your heart, pile. Oh my gosh, we have the Fool again. So, wow, look at all these cards being like perfect spring. And then we have the Fairy. The universe is working hard here, like for real, guys. Oh my gosh. You have the universe on your side. Like, look at this. That's very interesting, because the Fairy here is transferring the winter to the spring. The Fairy here is working hard so that it transfers from winter to spring. Your spirit team is really working hard right now, guys. Like, please be thankful, please be grateful. Go and pray, go and tell the universe how much you like them. This is actually so beautiful. It's like they see you're in love and you're drunk and you're like, you know, not real drunk, but being drunk in this love, you know, you're happy. Look at this. Your inner child is so happy. You're like, if you are like this state, if you are not like this state, this is not your reading. But if you are like this, in your inner heart, you're like blossoming with this connection, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with that person, you know, and you're still hoping, and you're still sitting there, and it's like a cycle here. It's like, you know, this is going on for some time now, and you're still there, you're still hoping, you're still thinking of your person, you're still you know, you have all this hope in your heart and all this joy for the one that you're thinking of, and you're still waiting on them. This is like the universe really trying hard. It's like you cannot do anything else in real life. It's like beyond the scenes. So this is like the universe, the Fairy, working hard here to turn this into reality. This is actually very beautiful. Wow. It's like the universe telling you right away, we're on it. Yeah, we're on it. Don't worry. Be like this. Don't give up hope. Even if there's nothing and you feel like you're spinning the same mountain up and down, you know, and you're saying, well, you know, I always compare this to this feeling of when I say like I'm in love, you guys, you know, I told you. And so, but there's nothing there. So people would be like, what is wrong with her, you know? This is this feeling when you are hopeful, but you know, others see you spinning down the same wheel again and again and again. And they would say, well, she's crazy, you know, she's drunk. She's, I don't know, something is wrong with her. But actually, we see this fairy here, yeah? The fairy is working hard, the universe is working hard to bring this together. So yes, it's blossoming, it's big time blossoming beyond the scenes, okay? Wow, this is a very spiritual pile where the universe is really working hard for you, my pile 3, okay? So take care, I really love this reading, and I see you again in the next readings. Bye!